Unfortunately, when it comes to Medicaid, there are a great many myths and misunderstandings out there. It's a complicated system, and each situation is different. So let's take a look at a few of these myths and separate myth from truth. Myth number one: if my spouse or I go into a nursing home, the state will take my home away. False. Okay, however, if you die and your spouse dies or no longer lives there, the state will be able to recover the amounts it paid out from your house, if it's in your name when you die. If you plan right, the house will probably not be in your name when you die. So the truth is, your home is an exempt asset if you intend to return home to it, or if your spouse lives in it. And what that means in English is that you can get approved for Medicaid even though you own your home in your personal name. However, after you die and your spouse dies or no longer lives there, the state will be able to recover against your house if it was in your personal name. Myth number two: if I give assets away, I have to wait 60 months to qualify for Medicaid. Well, that's false. You've probably heard about a 60-month look-back period for nursing home Medicaid. What that basically means is you can't give all your money to your kids in March and then apply for Medicaid in April to pay for your nursing home bill, claiming that you're broke. Medicaid will look back 60 months or 5 years to see what gifts you've made, and they will assess a penalty period based on what they find. Now, the 60 months is the look-back period. The actual wait time or penalty period can be shorter or it can be longer. The penalty period is calculated based on the regional average cost for 1 month in a nursing home, which changes every year. It goes up every year a little bit. For instance, in Long Island, the regional rate is $13,053. So for every $13,053 you give away, you lose 1 month of Medicaid eligibility. If you gift $1 million to your children, you will incur a penalty period of 76 months. But with proper planning, the actual penalty period could be less. So I'll use $13,000 as a round number to keep it simple. Let's say during the past 5 years, you've transferred $1 million, and now you need a nursing home. They will take that $1 million and divide it by the 13,000 and assess a penalty period of 76 months. But hold that thought, because with proper planning, you'll only need to take a penalty period of 60 months. So stick a pin in that, and we'll explain further in a few minutes. Now, I also want to emphasize that this concept of the look-back period and the transfer penalty at this time in New York pertains only to nursing home Medicaid. It does not pertain to home care Medicaid. There is no transfer penalty and no look-back period for home care Medicaid in New York at this time. Myth number 3: if I'm already in a nursing home, it's too late to shelter any assets. Unfortunately, some people continue to pay the nursing home costs until they're out of money, and then Medicaid takes over. This strategy works, and there's nothing wrong with it, and I've had clients who were okay with that. If you don't mind giving all of your remaining assets to the nursing home for your care instead of giving it to your kids or your loved ones. But the truth is, you can protect approximately half of your remaining assets, even if you need nursing home and you haven't planned. I can give away $15,000 a year per person without penalty. Now, this is something that everybody asks. Okay, it's false. That rule is a gift tax rule. It refers to how much you can give to your kids every year without triggering a requirement to file a gift tax return. It has nothing to do with Medicaid, and it is not exempt from being counted in the look-back period. The IRS has one set of rules for tax purposes, and Medicaid has another set of rules for Medicaid eligibility purposes, and they are not the same, and sometimes they are diametrically opposed. Myth number 5, there's a small chance I will end up in a nursing home anyway. Now, many people will tell me that mom will never go into a nursing home and dad will never go into a nursing home. And that is sincerely what they intend. They intend that their parent will never go into a nursing home. However, there may come a time, we don't know what's going to happen in the future, there may come a time that a person needs a certain level of care that cannot be safely provided at home. So the truth is, statistically speaking, at this time, 58% of men and 79% of women will stay in a nursing home sometime in their lifetime. So it's not really a possibility that you may spend some time in a nursing home. It's a probability.